President-elect Donald Trump's administration is planning to kill the $7,500 electric vehicle tax credit. This is according to Reuters. We're bringing you the breaking news. We are watching shares of EV makers like Tesla, Rivian, Lucid, and Ford just dropping quite meaningfully.
Well, the honeymoon period might be over before it even starts. According to a bombshell report in Reuters, Donald Trump is getting ready to get rid of the electric vehicle tax credit. You know, the one that's been pushing Americans to buy electric cars, and who happens to be the head of the largest electric vehicle car manufacturer in the United States? That's right, Elon Musk.
Where is the George Soros of the right? Where do we find the who will never give up on the great promise of America? And in walks Elon Musk. So God bless you, Elon, and we're so grateful.
The electric vehicle tax credit that Trump wants to get rid of puts $7,500 into the hands of Americans in order to help with the demand for electric cars. He wants to get rid of that because Biden thought of it, and Trump always puts himself first, even above Elon Musk, who certainly helped him get elected. Now, Elon Musk not only helped him get elected, he evidently can't leave Trump's side. He has become the most powerful unofficial person in the Trump orbit. So much so that Trump seems like he's getting annoyed about it. When he went to the Capitol and spoke with Republicans the other day, he said this, quote, "Elon won't go home. I can't get rid of him until I don't like him." That's what Trump has to say. That's his thank you he has to say for this Elon Musk giving away millions of dollars to try to buy votes for Trump. But because we know that we have two narcissist, ego rich men, how well and how long are they going to be friends? Well, according to Elon Musk on social media, he says that he is the first buddy of Trump. That's the name he called himself. And he's been spending a lot of time with Trump. He's in the Trump family photos. He's on phone calls, evidently to the Iranian ambassador. He's on phone calls with the Ukrainian president, with the Turkey president. He even entered the Mar-a-Lago dining room 30 minutes after Trump entered and received a standing ovation, just like Trump received the standing ovation. That might be why Trump seems not so friendly anymore and wants to cut off his tax credit and is telling the House Republicans that essentially he kind of is like starting to become that annoying friend you can't get rid of. You know, we see the cracks, and this is maybe about a week and a half post-election. That first buddy title that Elon Musk gave himself might not last that long. So Elon Musk is already losing money. The Tesla stock dropped about 5.5% after Reuters announced that Trump is planning on cutting the electric vehicle tax credit. But what about that job Trump offered him? You know, the one where he was going to get in there and fix the government efficiency. Well, it turns out Trump didn't want Musk to have an actual government job where he actually could have power to fix the government. What does he do with this very rich, but now seems to be an annoying friend? Well, he creates this Department of Government Efficiency because Trump likes titles, and that's all it is a title. It's an outside agency with absolutely no control, power, simply advisory. If, you know, the government actually wants to do things, they create commissions and they have reviews of the government and recommendations. This is not that. This is an outside entity, kind of like maybe a lobby, but going to be a lot less funded than a typical lobby, giving ideas for the government to take what they want and not take what they want. It's essentially a non-job. It's the kind of thing you give somebody when you're trying to keep them busy, but you don't actually want them involved. And what's even worse than that is he doesn't give Elon Musk this job to himself. He gives him a co-lead in Vivek Ramaswamy. He evidently doesn't even trust Musk enough to this job that has no power. He makes him partner with somebody else. So as Elizabeth Warren said in her social media post, it's really inefficient having two people head an efficiency agency. But beyond that, sounds to me like maybe you don't even trust Elon Musk with this fake job.
President-elect Donald Trump's administration is planning to kill the 7,500 electric vehicle tax credit. This is according to Reuters. We're bringing you the breaking news. We are watching shares of EV makers like Tesla, Rivian, Lucid, and Ford just dropping quite meaningfully. Rivian especially now down more than 9%, almost 10%. Remember, Rivian had a strong bid earlier this week with a deal that it had struck with VW. Ford down only about 1/10 of 1%. Lucid now dropping 2.7%. Tesla only down about 3.8%. There's other things going on with Tesla, as we know, too, as a lot of investors eye the future of Elon Musk.
Elon Musk didn't realize he was just a pawn in Trump's game when he spent millions of dollars trying to buy votes for Donald Trump. But now he's trying to pass that game off to Trump's supporters. He puts in his post and trying to recruit employees for his fake job at his fake agency. He posts this on X, quote, "We need super high IQ, small government revolutionaries willing to work 80 plus hours per week on unglamorous cost cutting, and they will be doing this for free because a fake agency has no money." And I can think of no better way to occupy all those small government revolutionaries on X than by giving them 80 plus hours of free work. So go get 'em, Musk. Elon Musk is hardly the only Trump supporter to be disappointed since Trump's election. Trump's selection of Marco Rubio as Secretary of State, a known neocon who has given many interviews who seem to glorify starting wars around the world. Interviews like these.
You will face military action on the part of the United States. We don't want that to happen. But the risk of a nuclear Iran is so great that that option must be on the table.
So if it came to that, that would be an option that you would actually
absolutely
consider and use.
And let me tell you why. If we don't do it, someone else will. The Saudis are not going to sit there and watch Iran build a Shia bomb without a Sunni bomb. The Israelis are not going to sit there and watch a regime that calls for their destruction develop the capability to do so. But again, we would hope to have avoided that point by severely limiting and sanctioning Iran for its nuclear ambitions. And quite frankly, I think this deal could literally lead to increasing the prospects for war.
But what you're saying here, we cannot let Iran become a nuclear power, and we have to do whatever is necessary if that includes going to war.
Love this video? Make sure you stay up to date on the latest breaking news and all things Midas by signing up to the MeidasTouch newsletter at MeidasTouch.com/newsletter.